Hello, this is the Dog Games. We are doing episode 4 of the 250 subscriber special, and it looks like Wolflink is on his way to the village. So, but yeah, I have a crazy buddy. How do I say this right? All right, so I have a buddy named CrazyGamer.io. He's gonna help me walk through this. Well, this is episode 4, so we're gonna go to the dungeon, aren't we?
Yep.
Yep. So we're gonna
You gotta do a couple things for you.
and we are gonna make sure we read the dialogue because that's what everybody wanted in the last premiere. So, did you think I disappeared? Listen, there's another thing I forgot to tell you. Don't think you can just run off and save your friends because you can't. Just beyond that bridge, the land is covered in twilight. Last time, a shadow beast pulled you through the curtain of twilight. But if you want to go that way this time, you'll need the cooperation of someone from the twilight like me. So you really have no choice but to do what I say, which is kind of like rude, you know? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Saving your friends and all that, well, that'll depend on your actions. Because you can never trust words, you know. Yep, and you want a sword and shield, and do you understand me? Yep, we're gonna go in the twilight after that, so.
Yep. Onward with the shield and sword gathering.
Yep. So, yeah. We're gonna go and avoid that mob, of course. We don't need to be fighting everything. Not until we get to the dungeon, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, let's go and... forgot where I was
Save
going.
the squirrel! Save the squirrel! Save the squirrel! Save the squirrel!
Fine.
Save the poor little lonely squirrel.
Never. Wait, why save him? Did you get like a rupee or something?
No, it's just make yourself feel good.
Okay.
It's just one of those make yourself feel good moments.
Yeah. Please forgive your
Is
good
that-
for nothing father.
Is that a torch or is that a cigarette holder thingy?
I have no idea, dude.
Because from the sticks that are in it, from what like the things that are in it, looks like cigarettes.
Yeah.
Smoke, kids. But yeah.
Was it this side? Yeah, it was. Okay.
You gotta get the. Oh, well, okay. I guess you can.
Yep, I'm gonna get the sword. The Zord. The better forged sword. Wait, did I go here too early? Come on.
No, yeah, you have to get the shield first.
I forgot about
That's
that.
why I was like, wait, hold up. I think you have to get the shield first.
Yeah. I forgot I have to listen to them, and then I go and get the. Yeah, I remember now.
It's not Breath of the Wild.
Oh, about the shield.
Whatever you want.
Hey, you're not so loud. Monsters, no use. Quick hide. They're all cowards, man. They're cowards.
Oh yeah. Little cowards.
Yep.
I was trying to think of an insult, but I couldn't think of one.
Yeah. I forget what I was supposed to do next.
You're supposed to hide. You're supposed to hide in the grass, and then like you're supposed to get close enough to them in the grass, and then listen to them. In the grass. In the grass. Stop running. Yeah, you gotta get in the grass.
Yep. Hey, did the monsters leave? I think they scattered. We gotta hurry before the monsters find us again. You bring that shield. It's at your house. I'll go to Russell's place and get the sword that we were to present in Hyrule. Yep. Gotcha, Mayor. I'll hurry and get the shield. You wait here. No good. Run. I just ran at them.
Little wussies.
And this is why I am trying to remember how I did this playthrough. Because I've beaten this game 100% twice. Oh, look at that open window. This village is full of idiots.
Yeah, no crap.
Yeah, and then, I get attacked by the hawk, right?
Yep. You gotta run away from the hawk.
Yep, and I hate how it takes a whole heart. Does it take a whole heart?
Yeah,
or is it, or half?
I think it does take a whole heart.
Yep. Last
I remember
resort.
all of this game. I remember all of this game. I do not remember. I do not remember those little dudes.
It was half. Yep.
Yep. Yep. You gotta go to that rock that you were just facing.
Yep. I remember
Go
now.
back under the bridge. Nope, not that rock. Not that rock.
What was I doing?
You gotta scare him off of the
Yep, I
little
remember.
pillar thingy.
The rock, over here, right?
Right there. Yeah, right there. That one.
Yep, I remember that. Look at him posting like he's all important. Wait until he sees us. And scream. Coward.
Blessé!
Yep. And we go down into the house. If I know what to do next, just go up here, jump. Forgot. Oh yeah. And we
I like
jump.
how it's like only the
Why did I side
you
jump?
you jump to the side.
This is the one thing that bugs me about this part in Twilight Princess. Is when you jump up, it does that.
Yeah, it's just one of those weird things. It's like Link has Wolf has an amazing jumping ability,
Right.
but he can only use it targeted to something.
You got the shield. It looks kind of cheap. Alright then, next is a sword, and we need to hurry up and get one. Okay, right, we go out the window.
Yep.
So, yeah, just gotta get that sword, and then... And, yeah. Get to this,
Now you gotta get
dungeon
around
here.
this guy.
Honestly...
Well, first we gotta do the bug hunt.
Yeah, the bug hunt, I forgot about that, yep. That's gonna take us a bit of
We
time.
can fit that all... Yeah, we can fit that all in one episode, I'm sure.
Yeah, we can. Yeah,
This
you
will
have,
just
you have
round
found me? I don't think so. I'm just gonna sneak into your home, buddy.
Yep.
I like how it's just
you
old
think
AI.
you're all yeah, it's just like yeah, you think you're so tough, buddy. Watch me.
Yep.
About to steal your damn sword.
Yep, give me that sword. Ordanian sword.
Or Donian sword.
Alright, now you have a sword. Looks like it can actually be useful when you concentrate. No more detours, and then we're gonna go back into the Twilight. Alright.
The Twilight Zone.
The Twilight Zone just feels like a show, TV series, and a video game at the same time.
Yep.
Yep.
And a
Oops.
vampire thingy. It was made to a show because the first Twilight was made. It was a book and it was made into a show. Yeah, it was. You got the Twilight Zone, Twilight, and then Twilight Princess. Wait. Yeah, in that order. Yeah. So.
Did you see what Wolflink did there?
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm just
He's
gonna.
like, nope,
I'm going back. Oh, I'm going there. So,
It was made into some weird glittery vampire show.
Yeah.
A vampire that glitters. It has.
It's weird.
Weird. I don't think vampires are supposed to glitter.
Oh, yep.
Supposed to,
Beware of shadow being it approaches.
yeah, it was when he turned into a bat. Was when it was glitter and then he's bat.
What's your favorite way of fighting the Twilight Beasts? Biting or just striking?
Fighting.
Yeah, like this.
I would do that.
It's just cool.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. Done. That's our first Twilight Beast. And we are gonna watch this cutscene.
Sorry for all those who like Twilight, the book and the series. I'm sorry, but I don't like it.
Yeah, I've never
it was just
gotten into it, so.
Yeah, I read the book. I read the first book because like it looked interesting, and then it was just like after I read it, I was just like, nah,
Yep.
I'm good. And then I saw like later they came out with like a couple
Yeah.
movies or series, and then I was like, I'm good.
Can you tell if this is a reindeer monster or a something or a goat? The greatest of all time.
It was like goat.
It's a goat.
Oh, brave youth.
Yep. I am one of the four light spirits that protect Hyrule at the behest of the gods. I am Ordana. Yep. Ordanian. The black beast you slayed was the shadow being that had come to seize the power of the light I wield. Yep. My brethren in Hyrule have already had their light, whatever. I missed that.
Yep. Fine, man.
Yeah, I'll have just the audience read this then. So,
And
but
like when you hear it, everybody's like, "No, read it, read it, read it."
yeah, I'm not gonna read everything.
Uh, yeah, we said we would read some things, but not everything.
Yeah,
I love that shot right there
right. It's a
with
really
Hyrule
good,
Castle
really
and
good
then
shot, man.
Twilight.
Really
Yeah,
good
I
shot.
love that shot. I hope
Honestly,
one day somebody, I hope
honestly,
somebody make.
Go ahead, go ahead. Sorry.
I was about to say like I hope like somebody makes like an oil painting of like that shot.
Yeah,
I can use that as my desktop background.
that's possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say if I could vote all episodes right now, I would say episode 1 is my favorite already.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Just that little twist at the end.
Oh yeah, definitely. That was a good way to start it
Where we
up.
couldn't. Oh yeah.
Yep. And give me that vessel of light. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch that entire thing. Oh man.
Amazing sound.
Let's go ahead and all right, and we are gonna go
On to the Twilight we go.
Twilight Realm. Okay. I feel like Twilight is a mix of hell and something else. I forget. Just darkness.
Yeah.
Around woods. Yep. Covered in twilight. You might not be able to come back here. Yep. My favorite
A
part.
shadow infested hell.
Yeah, exactly. But my favorite part is just exploring the Twilight realm when they've been infested by Twilight. Before like you get to like
Oh
the
yeah.
rest of the bosses. And this music is just
Yeah,
my
because
favorite.
that look. Yeah, look at this. This like I get like it's supposed to be bad and all that, but it looked really cool.
It's ominous. In a good way, and it's also what's a good word for it? Mesmerizing.
Yeah.
These are the weapons you use in your world. Stop, Minda. That's not a toy. He's like baring his teeth, like, stop it.
Yeah.
Oh, there go the weapons. She's like so entitled to just her own destiny or something.
Yeah. In exchange for my help. The fuck.
Look.
Sorry.
Okay, we're gonna read it now. We're gonna read it now. Look,
Yeah.
I can't tell you all the details now, but it'll be easy. Trust me.
Oh yeah, real quick. Real quick, just listen.
Yeah.
Just hearing that.
It's ominous.
And how like, yeah, hearing that like hearing the spirit scream.
Yeah.
In the background, and then like you get the shot, and then like the yellow like covers in the background.
Yeah.
That's always giving me chills.
Oh yeah, it's very creepy.
Yeah, anytime I've played this game, that's always given me chills, and I love it.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. Okay, so it says better get going. Don't you think? Don't blame me for your world's fate if you don't hurry up and find that light.
Yeah, I've always loved that little part where you just hear that. and it's just like, oh, it gives you that that chill down your spine. It's like,
Oh
oh
yeah,
my god, that's
it's
creepy.
that type of music, yeah.
Yeah.
And that opening sound is just awesome.
Yeah. It's like one of those things that you hope for in like a horror movie. It's like
Right.
when I look into horror or something like that, I always think of like I want something ominous. I want something
Right.
that will give me like chills down the spine, you know.
Let's go ahead and beat these Twilight beasts.
And like horror movies, any Hollywood, take notes.
Yep.
Like take notes from just that part right there.
And this is where we learn the super spin attack.
Cause Hollywood hasn't done so good lately, to be honest. It's just there's just been some movies that are just like, eh. You know, I can't really find a decent horror movie anymore. Or just any movie, an example. Like any movie, you know, in general. I can't really find anything.
I'm gonna die.
There has been some. Oh god. Run! Deminda! Deminda! Deminda!
No. Oh, hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Yeah, it's just Hollywood, you know. I can't really find any good, you know, horror movies or movies.
Did I die or did I get hit or something? I forget. Oh man.
No, you just killed 2 of them.
Okay, now we go to Midna.
Yeah, now you go to Minda.
Yep, you leave the last one alive. It's just gonna shriek. It's just gonna basically revive him. Yep.
Ever seen Human Centipede?
No.
Oh. Okay. If you have a very like if you don't like very gross gory stuff and you have a very weak stomach to the, and this is for everybody else too, if you have a very weak stomach to very gory stuff like that, I don't recommend it. But for those like me who love you know gore and graphic things, like Doom Eternal and all that, and Outlast, and you know a bunch of other games and movies that are like that, I definitely recommend it.
Yeah. I'm not a super big fan of it though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I look for my light.
I'm
Get the
definitely.
vessel. There we go. There's
Like,
the vessel.
even for people who are like me, we're probably gonna look at that and go, oh.
Yeah. Honestly, honestly crazy. I feel like when it comes to like doing the Vessel of Light, I think we should split it up to episode 4, and then episode 5 is going to be our dungeon, because I feel like it's better that way.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we can just do part 1 and part 2 of Fairground Woods.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
All right, let's go ahead and get our bugs.
We getting some bugs. We collecting some bugs for a science experiment.
Yep.
Of saving the world.
Yep. Saving the world.
So, little Johnny, what's your science experiment? What's your project going to be? And I'm like, it's going to be about saving the world.
I'll show you one thing. When we get to the first Howling Stone, there's one thing I have got to show you, man. I fool around at it, but it's something I do half the time when I'm doing this. You know, when I do the Howling Stone, I just mess around. I just go up and down with the controls.
Yeah.
So I'm just fooling around. Yep. Get in.
Get wrecked, scrub.
All right.
Or in this case, get wrecked, Buggy.
I just like how Wolf Link just goes like this, you know? He just like strafes like this. It's cool.
Oh yeah.
All right, we have one more.
So a funny little story about a Twilight Princess texture pack that was going to be released. I can't remember who it was made by. I can't remember the name of him.
Yeah.
But there was this basically started in 2015, so this was before Twilight Princess HD was even announced as a thing.
Yeah.
Um, this was back when people were still like, "Oh my God, this is a possibility" because of the tech demo that they released.
I'm having a
So
hard time with this thing.
yeah, this was still like something that like people were like, "Oh, possibility, Twilight Princess HD," and
Yeah.
then this guy who was working on this texture pack for the game, um, he got really far into it, and I can actually send you a video of what it looked like before this thing that I'm about to tell you about happened.
Okay.
Because the project was still going on, and it was 2016, and they've already like released Twilight Princess HD. Nintendo, Nintendo got a hold of the information that this was going on, that the guy was making this
Oh man.
really awesome like texture pack, and it looked like something from like an Xbox One, like
Wow.
Xbox One because of the time it was made. So it looked like something that would have been like on the Wii U or Xbox One or PS4.
Ah.
And well, Nintendo got a hold of the information or found out about this, and they were like, nah,
No.
good luck, buddy. And they sued him.
Wow.
They sued him. He was gonna fight a little bit harder for it, and he was not instead of just accepting it and be like, because they gave him like a warning, like, we're gonna sue you if you don't take it down, if you don't stop.
Right.
And so he was like, do it. And
They did, huh?
so they took him to court, and of course Nintendo won because Nintendo sometimes,
They have their ways of, yeah.
I don't think Apple can even beat Nintendo in court. So
Yeah.
So yeah, he had to take it down because they won,
Darn.
and it really sucks because I was really excited for that.
Man, people and money, it sucks.
Yeah, I was because there was a couple people that I watched that I don't really watch anymore, but that I did watch at the time that were planning on playing it, and of course I didn't have that good of a computer back then, so I couldn't play it. But my friend said said that he was gonna play it, and but I was gonna watch some other YouTubers play it, because they also planned on
Doing the same
doing
thing,
series
right?
of the well, yeah, until it was I think Toxic, whenever it happened, or whenever he was being taken to court, Toxic told me about it because we were both interested in it, and he told me about it. And he said, "Oh yeah, Nintendo's taking the guy to court, and we'll just have to hope and pray that he wins." And I was sitting there. I've never prayed a day in my life. That was the only time I've ever prayed for anything. And yeah, sadly he lost.
Yeah, that's too bad.
It was a very
Nintendo, Nintendo and their money. It's always that.
Yep. It was just it was a sad day. It was a sad day for all us Twilight Princess lovers.
Yeah, I actually never knew about that. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, no, I'll send you the video of what it looked like before he got warned and taken to court.
Man, Nintendo is very aggressive with that kind of stuff, man.
Oh yeah, no, this guy was making this like really good Super Metroid fan-made game.
Yeah.
Or I think it was Samus Returns. I don't know. It was the one for the Game Boy, and or it was the one for the Game Boy, and he was doing a really good job on it. I would have definitely preferred it over the one that we got for the 3DS. It was it was 2D. It was classic Metroid, which I loved, and
yeah, Metroid is a very good series.
Oh yeah, this guy from like the videos that I saw in the trailers that he put out, he was doing a fantastic job.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking fantastic.
All right.
And
So, all right. Hold that thought for a second. We are almost done with the vessel of light, and then we should be ready for the dungeon soon.
Yep.
All right. And
yeah, Nintendo sued that guy, and he was.
Man, for how much?
He was. I can't remember. All I know is that he was warned, and so he had to be taken. He had to take down the entire project.
Wow.
And
shocking.
That thing that I was so excited for. You know, at last minute got taken down. I was like, both of those times, I was so mad at Nintendo. At that point,
Yeah.
at that point, I was like, I wasn't like going to go anti-Nintendo, but I was just so mad at Nintendo.
It reminds me of like Brick Bronze, you know.
Yeah, it's just like for like a week though, I was just like, screw Nintendo.
Yeah.
Like I was just so mad because both of the things that I was so excited for were taken down because of their money situation. Which is not even a situation. They are an overly rich company. I don't get what the problem is.
All right, so we got the first Vessel of Light. We should be able to do the dungeon in the next episode. We're gonna call this part 1 of episode 4.
Yep.
And yeah, so we're gonna watch this cutscene, and
I feel like, yeah, we should just call it episode 4, and we'll just do the dungeon as episode 5.
Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds like a better idea.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah,
let's do it that way. All right, so we got a chinchilla monkey thing.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah.
like it's like a mix between like a mouse, a chinchilla, and a monkey.
I don't know what to call it.
Me either. God, I want it. Now you said chinchilla, I really want a chinchilla.
Yeah, you like chinchillas?
Oh God, they are adorable.
Yeah. I've seen them before. Yeah, they are.
I've seen like the stuff on like TikTok about like where this person like has like 2 chopsticks, and he'll have like the chinchilla grab onto the chopsticks, and he'll make it do like little dances.
Nice.
It's so cute.
All right, so your name is Lonk.
Here comes the epic music.
You are the hero chosen by the gods. Lonk. Lonk, lonk, lonk.
Lonk.
Brave Lonk.
Brave Lonk.
A dark power rests in the temple within the D's
woods.
D's woods.
These woods.
It is forbidden power. I'll go ahead. We can actually take turns reading it if you want.
Okay. Yeah, you go first.
All right. It is a forbidden power. Long, long ago, I and the other spirits of the light locked it away. All right, you
because
go.
Of its
nature.
Because of its nature, it is a power that should never be touched by any who dwell in the light.
Yep. But this world weeps beneath a mantle of shadows, and so there is no choice. You must match the power of the King of the Shadows. There we go.
If you would seek this forbidden power, then proceed to the temple in the forest depths.
Yep. I forget, has Link ever talked?
In Breath of the Wild, it seems to Zelda speaks about him.
Yeah.
But no, never actually in game.
Yeah. Kind of a disappointment.
In Breath of the Wild, in Zelda's diary, she talks about him speaking.
Yep.
Everybody was like, "Wait, Link can talk?"
There was a meme video. I'll show it to you another time. But
Yeah.
there's a meme video about what if Link talked in Breath of the Wild during the cutscenes.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, I've seen that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. All right, so anyways, we're gonna call this an episode. We are going to be doing the Forest Temple in episode 5. Hey, Crazy, do you want to introduce yourself, or do you want to go ahead and call this an
Yeah.
episode then?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and end it off.
All right. So
If
yeah.
you guys if you guys liked it, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment, blah blah blah, and we will see you guys next time with episode 5, where we'll be going through the temple or the first dungeon.
Yep.
Peace.
All right. Later, guys.